lighting controls, chances are you either know today's guest or today's guest has impacted the way lighting controls go to market wherever you are in the world. Rick Angel joined Lutron Electronics back in the mid-1980s, and since then, after becoming a sales manager for the company, he has accelerated his career in various roles of executive management for the worldwide leader in lighting controls, which is now many, many times larger than it was when he joined back in 1985. And now, after a 38-year career with Lutron, a 40-year career in the industry, Rick has been generous enough to spend part of his last week on the job with us, with you in the Inside Lighting audience, to learn more insights from his career, some of his accomplishments, as well as some insights into the lighting controls market. Rick, congratulations on an amazing career, and thank you for joining us today for 5 Big Questions.
Al, pleasure is mine. You folks are doing a real service to the industry, and I'm honored to be invited to join in my last week. Thank you so much.
Well, we're so glad that you're here, and congratulations on your recent award from NEMRA, the National Electrical Manufacturers Representatives Association, for your Lifetime Achievement Award there. And that channel, the electrical channel, is certainly one where you've spent a lot of time and have a lot of expertise. And Lutron has amazing strength in that channel. How did Lutron develop such strength in that channel over the years? And how has that channel evolved over the years, Rick?
Great question, Al, to start off with. Let's just talk about the evolution first. You know, when I got into the business, 40 plus years ago, the fax machine had just come out, and obviously technology has changed tremendously. So there's 2 words when I think about evolution in the channel. It's been technology and consolidation, and I think they sort of go hand in glove when it's all said and done. You don't have to look as far as Canada to see what was going to happen with the electrical distribution market. A dozen distributors up there have over 80% of the market. And here, we had all our local independent businesses. People's names were on the building, the front of the building, the side of the building. But as technology and time moved on, it was very hard for them to compete. The cost of doing business, the ability to scale and have profitable growth. Thus, people turned into large regionals, nationals, and multinationals. So technology, I think, was part of the reason for a lot of the consolidation. As it relates to Lutron and be able to establish some strength within the channel, that really centered around innovation. We created the category of lighting control when Joel invented the first dimmer in 1961. The electrical wholesaler was important for us to go to market with, but a hallmark was products that were simple to specify, simple to install, simple to use, and products that just worked. So if we were able to provide that value proposition, increase the distributor sales and profits, and create value for the channel, we'd have their trust, and we would be real partners in going to market in what now is really one of the fastest growing categories in the channel.
Yeah, the whole industry, the lighting control space has grown immensely. You folks, of course, have been leading that charge since the 60s, as you mentioned. And when you consider the electrical distribution channel, as important and big as that is, there's also many other channels where people can source lighting controls, whether it's a lighting showroom, a big box retailer, residential dealers, and you folks play in all those different sandboxes. How do you manage all those various channels, maximizing your sales potential there, while also avoiding conflict?
Again, another great question. You have to do it fairly and carefully, but you have to create that category and that vision. And that the category and the vision is a little different by each of the channels. So again, starting with product innovation for their channel and for their customers. Their customers differ, their applications differ, their customers' capabilities different and what they're looking for. So if you have the right product through the right channel with the right support, and it's a high quality product, you back it with outstanding service, then a few other key elements really have to come into play. You need to have the right program for your channel partners in terms of market development with local promotions, local displays if appropriate, local sampling programs if appropriate. But again, local support, local training. We're still in a local business, and we do that all with a strong independent rep network that brings value, brings training, and all of them really bring a lot of marketing support now. So that independent rep is a key element for us to be able to maximize our channels and go to market.
And when you look at the market today, there's not only all those channels that you just reviewed, but there's also a longer list of competitors and different technologies, as you alluded to as well. So where do you see it going from here, Rick? I know you'll be retired and maybe you won't be paying as much attention to it, but you have to have ideas on where it's headed. Where is it going now?
Sure. We progressed from, a single zone or a single wall box dimmer, right, into room controllers, into network devices. But I think where it's going, I think most people would agree, it's really about being connected with your building, whether it's a commercial building, your home, or certainly a premium 5-star hotel. People like to work, live, play, stay for today's lifestyles. The work from home, the hybrid work atmosphere we have in today's workplace. Connectivity is really the key. Everybody's got a smartphone in their hand, so people want to be connected to their workplace, to their home, and a lot of our products allow you to do that. But they need to do that with premium light for the occupant. You just can't be connected. You just can't have network devices. The light output has to be comfortable for the homeowner or for the occupant in the space. So really those two elements, connectivity and premium light.
Well, it's exciting to see where it's come and where it's headed as well. And Rick, we're like 3 questions in, and it's hard to capture all your insights over a 38-year career with just 5 big questions, no matter how big they are. So I'm going to propose something we've never done before here, Rick. Going to do a speed round for the next question. I have a list of questions. Are you up for this? We're going to rattle off some short answer questions here, okay?
I'm in.
All right, Raphael, start the clock. Here we go.
Whoa.
Rick, the thing you'll miss least about executive management is?
The pressure, hitting the numbers. Daily, weekly, monthly.
In your own home, are there more digital or analog wall box dimmers?
100% digital.
The toughest negotiating electrical distributor is?
Yes. Your bet is not to negotiate with a professional, but to walk a profitable order in. You'll never win.
No distributor name, Rick? Okay, I'll let you
know.
go.
No distributor name, Al.
Right. More collaborative business partners, lighting reps or NEMRA reps?
Again, I'm going to say a Lutron rep. Most of our reps have evolved in what I'll call specification reps that have lighting lines and synergistic lines, which allows them to bring value added to their different channels as long as they're writing specification expand in the market.
Is it called a designer style wall plate or a Decora wall plate?
We're going designer, more elegant.
Lutron's most important product launch during your career is?
The graphic eye, changed the industry.
Favorite agent principal to have dinner with, past or present?
That one's actually easy. It's the one that picks the best bottle of red wine and picks up the check.
Picks up the check, excellent. If I place my Lutron order today, Rick, if I place my Lutron order today, will it ship this week?
If you pick the right products, Al.
One new hobby you might learn in retirement.
You know what? I'm going to join the pickleball revolution.
Pickleball, nice. If you could only use one residential dimmer for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, that's easy. Our Serena shades, I love them. Dim the sun.
Excellent. If you could make one more business trip to visit one more customer, where would you go?
I'd have to say London. World-class city, world-class customers, and I can actually speak the language.
One word or phrase that best describes your 38-year run at Lutron.
Rewarding. Rewarding on many, many levels, Al, I got to tell you.
And what is your favorite industry trade show or conference to attend?
I'm going to go with IES now that it's in Barcelona. Again, world-class city, world-class food, world-class customers, and world-class wine.
So, Rick, you could have said a number of things, and that ends our speed round, by the way. You could have said a number of things for the most important product launch. In my mind, I had a short list of products. Graphic Eye, of course, was one of them. Why did you say Graphic Eye? Why, in your opinion, is that the most important?
Because we were able to grow that from a one-room controller, if you would, to a Graphic Eye 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, and it stood the test of time. Everywhere I go, they still work. People still love them.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Rick, great insights. Thanks for doing our first ever speed round. And, finally, I'll just throw the mic over to you. Do you have any advice or last comments that you'd want to share with people in the lighting and in electrical audience that you might be talking to right now?
So I'll sound corny right now, right? It's a great industry, first off. The people are wonderful. but it's about building relationships and building trust, you know, and that's what you have to do in this industry because it's relatively small at the end of the day. And each of you just, you know, professionally need to continue to change, grow, and adapt because the markets do change, the world changes, and grow with it and bring value everywhere you go.
That's fantastic. Well, Rick, it's been quite a ride, and congratulations to you. Best wishes to you and to Gina in the next chapter of this amazing journey. And thank you for carving out some time to be with us for 5 Big Questions.
Al, congratulations on what you're doing. It's great value, and you're bringing a lot of insight out to the marketplace. Thank you for having me. I'm honored.
Hey there, we really enjoyed that discussion. We hope that you did as well. Be sure to click that big LED logo next to me, and what that'll do is subscribe you to our YouTube channel so you don't miss the next 5 Big Questions interview. And YouTube subscribers always receive an early preview to the next interview before we even post it on the Inside Lighting website. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.